Jim Baldwin is an interesting character. Jim Baldwin and his brother and his father lived on their own land that they'd purchased overlooking the river, south of the current nature center. His father and his brother eventually left the place where they lived, so Jim stayed on here. And he became quite a character. He lived here very well. He could get food from fish out of the river, small animals. He did very well here. There were a couple of Boy Scout and Girl Scout camps in the vicinity, and the kids in those camps would love to take a hike and go up and see if they could find Jim Baldwin. And it's not unknown that Jim would step out from behind a tree with his long beard, his pants held up with a rope, and surprise them, which they absolutely loved. And then he would tell them stories. Stories about the hoop snake, stories about other things. But he was a delightful character. And we have some newspaper articles from the 70s and the 60s of children coming out here to look for Jim, to find out what story is. Was he real, the Hermit of Fontenelle Forest? The story does not end well in that he was attacked and robbed by a couple of kids, and he was hurt, and he had to move into Bellevue to recuperate. Lost eyesight in one eye, but when he was returned to the forest, he had such a good reputation that they had a limousine that brought him to the edge of the forest so he could return to his place, and it was a parade. It was a joyous event because Jim was so well thought of. He stayed for about a month and just couldn't make it work again, so he returned to live with his sister somewhere in Omaha. But it's a delightful story, and there are more and more myths and stories about Jim Baldwin, the Hermit of Fontenelle Forest.